Hello and welcome to Friday. Now, yesterday I talked about this whole getting these cabinets fixed, and I mentioned in the end card, whatever you want to call it, that I could have fixed the door. So, what do I mean by that? Well, the door to the bathroom is funny. Uh, when you open it, it'll catch on the ground in a certain way. So the bathroom floor is tiled because it's a bathroom, and I'm assuming because of the built up humidity, it made the wood specifically, kind of swell up. And the only way you can do that is through the bottom of the door. So you have this like little piece of wood that's swollen just a tiny bit, so that when you open it about halfway, it'll kind of grind on the floor for just a moment. Doesn't happen when you close it, but when you open it. So, this has been bothering me for a little bit, so I figured, well, if we're doing some minor home improvement stuff, I could probably just fix this. So, I took a screwdriver, which is across the room right now, and just unscrewed the hinges. We have this planer that I went downstairs for something, I did something else, and then I meant to get the planer. We have this planer, which is a block of metal with a thin little blade. So imagine it's just a block of metal, but at an angle there's a blade, and you can adjust the blade in such a way that it goes down below, and that's how you grind away at the wood. So took the door down, did that, took maybe a couple minutes, and after that I just made sure it was kind of flush. Didn't even sand it because nobody, this is not going to affect anybody in any meaningful way. Tossed it back on the door, and it was fine. Swept up all the debris, and we're good. So that was cool. Took much less time than I expected, and it was, it's just a small amount of effort for a big payoff, and I really, really like that. Another thing that I did, can I get a photo of this? So I talked about making tacos yesterday. So with the refried beans that I did a couple of days ago, and made some chicken. This is probably not the greatest picture, especially with the cutting board and everything. But we have that, and then see all the tacos I made. Pretty great. Pretty great tacos. Again, it was just refried beans, which I did by boiling some pinto beans and then blending them up with whatever herbs, spices, garlic, salt, what have you. And then chicken, same thing, just chopped that up and then spiced it up and then cooked it off. And then, just basically just mashing up the little pieces of chicken with my hands, and tiny, tiny pieces, and mixing those two together. Shredded a whole block of Monterey Jack cheese, and then just made tacos, right? You have to heat up these. So I got corn tortillas that were pretty raw tasting. They were you needed to heat them up to make them pliable. So I had this pan going, heated up all the tortillas as I was making them, and then put the cheese on top, and then the bean and chicken mixture. Set those aside, then put oil in the pan, and then started frying everything off, and came out wonderful. So yeah, that was basically lunch and dinner today. So overall, pretty successful day. The door is fixed, and well, the bathroom door is fixed, and we got some solid meals out of it. Overnight oats have been working well. I'm on my last one tomorrow, and it'll probably make some more tomorrow, but instead of doing a layered kind of thing, probably just gonna mix everything together and then go from there, because I think that's the way to do it, because I'm just going to be mixing it up anyway. So we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, it was a nice little fun experiment with the, well, pretty much everything this week, right? Oats, the just first time making refried beans, and fixing doors and replacing cabinet handles. Very, very productive couple of days, which fine by me. Other things of note, I have been reading a book that has been changing my outlook on things, so we'll talk about that soon. But I think that's where I'm just gonna call it here for today. It's been quite busy despite a bunch of things going on, but we got everything done. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.